Now, my next guest is a very interesting young man. He was one of the first people that I found when I went online, and I stumbled over one or two of his websites, and I could see exactly what he was doing. He was doing the affiliate bonus model, and he was doing it very well. So I went into a different market and did the same thing, and lo and behold, that was my first successful affiliate campaign, which I turned into information products. And from the information products, I turned that into coaching, and I kept applying it back. And now I'm doing this over a number of different websites. So the point here is this guy is an innovator. He was doing this 5 years ago. Now he's quite active in website buying and selling, and in particular he's been using the flipper.com site. I rang up Flipper and I mentioned to them we'll be talking about them, so they've agreed to sponsor our drinks this afternoon, which is excellent. And so anyway, our guest is from Melbourne, David Jenyns. Come on up.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Now what we're looking for, Dave, is we're looking for an extra $100,000.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
If you can somehow give us some information that helps us understand this real estate online trading, buying, selling, I'm sure that would be useful.
So in this session, pretty much what I want to talk about is about how to buy, build and sell websites. I feel like it's the next big wave of things that are happening. Kenny really hit the nail on the head quite a few times. And if we look at Warren Buffett being one of the most, wealthy people in the world, and look to replicate what it is that he's doing in the online space. Warren Buffett, he's known for buying businesses, building them up, and not so much as far as selling them is concerned. You know, when you think of Warren Buffett, he's all about adding things to his portfolio and he builds it up. But really, when you dig a little bit deeper, he's very much involved in the stock market stuff as well. And when a company lists on the stock market, what exactly are they doing? They're selling a piece of their company, they're selling shares in that company. So really, he is doing the buy, build and sell model. So what we're going to look at doing is model what one of the most successful investors of all time is doing, and then replicate that with the skill set that we already have. So firstly, the money is in the sale. That's the way that I think about it. If we're talking about how can you make lots of money really, really quickly, the money, you can buy a business and get involved in an existing business, and you'll get paid. You know, you might get paid a wage and you might get regular income out of that. But when you make the real money, the big money, is the point at which you sell. And like Kenny was talking about, this idea of building up these networks and potentially having someone else come out and buy you out further down the track, that's when you're going to really cash out. When thinking again about buying and selling businesses as well, you already have the skill set. Most of you have done the Fast Web Formula 1. You're very much entrenched in the internet marketing. You've all signed up to challenge.co, and you've already got this skill set. So we're taking what it is that you already have and then applying it into hopefully buying and building businesses, or at least that's why I did it, because I've already got this skill set that I'm applying. When you first start off, you might buy your first website for $200 or $300, but you can scale that up. As you get a little bit more proficient and you get more comfortable with your skills, then you can start to look at $2,000 websites and $5,000 websites and $50 and then $100. And that scale that you can build what it is that we're going to talk about now up is really, I suppose you'd say, infinite, or more money than most of us can use. Because you look at something like, at the far end of the spectrum, you've got something like MySpace, which sold for $500 million to News Corp. What we want to do is make sure that we have this skill set where we practice with some small runs first, do a little bit of buying and selling, making sure that we understand the process and the systems. And like Robert Kiyosaki talks about, the idea we start off with small deals, then we sort of move our way up to these big deals. So quit trying to, be a success overnight. The age-old thing, an overnight success takes 10 years. So just take your time and learn how to do this process.